Have you ever pondered the importance of yoga and the individuals who have shaped its course throughout history? Today, yoga is more than just a trend, it's a lifestyle, a philosophy, a way to connect the mind, body, and spirit. It's a practice that promotes physical health and mental wellness, helping us navigate the hustle and bustle of our fast-paced world. But let's not forget the trailblazers who've made this possible. The yoga warriors. These are the influential figures who've dedicated their lives to the development and propagation of yoga. They've studied, practiced, and taught, breathing life into an ancient discipline and making it accessible to people across the globe. They've been instrumental in shaping yoga as we know it today, molding it into a tool for wellness, mindfulness, and self-discovery. Let's dive into the lives and contributions of these yoga warriors, shall we? Our first yoga warrior is Patanjali, often referred to as the father of yoga. Born in India around 2,000 years ago, Patanjali was a sage who left an indelible mark on the world of yoga. His life, while shrouded in mystery, is celebrated for his immense contributions to this ancient practice. Patanjali's most notable work is the Yoga Sutras, an authoritative text that forms the foundation of classical yoga philosophy. The Yoga Sutras are a collection of 196 aphorisms that serve as a practical guide for mastering the mind and achieving physical, mental, and spiritual well-being. This remarkable piece of literature is regarded as the first systematic presentation of yoga, and it's where we find the definition of yoga as the stilling of the changing states of the mind. One of Patanjali's most significant contributions to yoga is his formulation of the 8 limbs of yoga, also known as Ashtanga yoga. These 8 steps act as guidelines on how to live a meaningful and purposeful life. They are self-restraint, observance, postures, breath control, withdrawal of the senses, concentration, meditation, and the ultimate state of self-realization. These 8 steps are not just about perfecting the body's posture, but also about maintaining a balanced mind and leading a mindful existence. Patanjali's teachings have become an integral part of yoga and continue to guide practitioners worldwide. His concepts are not just about performing yoga poses but involve a deep understanding of the mind and consciousness. His work emphasizes the importance of discipline, mindfulness, and self-study, encouraging practitioners to explore the depths of their being. Patanjali's profound wisdom continues to influence yoga practices even today. His teachings provide the foundational understanding for anyone venturing into the world of yoga. They remind us that yoga is not just a physical exercise, but a holistic practice that promotes harmony between the body, mind, and spirit. His legacy, enshrined in the Yoga Sutras and the 8 limbs of yoga, continues to guide, inspire, and illuminate the path for countless yoga practitioners around the globe. Patanjali's profound wisdom continues to influence yoga practices even today. Next up is Swami Vivekananda, the yoga ambassador who introduced yoga to the Western world. Born as Narendranath Datta in the mid-19th century, Swami Vivekananda was a key figure in the introduction of yoga and Vedanta philosophies to the West. As a young man, Vivekananda was troubled by the spiritual and social issues of his time. He sought answers in various spiritual practices and philosophies, but found his true calling under the guidance of Ramakrishna Paramahansa. This spiritual guru's teachings led Vivekananda to the path of yoga, a journey that would take him far beyond the boundaries of his homeland. Vivekananda's journey to the West began in 1893, when he represented India at the World's Parliament of Religions in Chicago. His eloquent speech on universal acceptance and tolerance was met with a standing ovation, marking the beginning of the Western world's fascination with yoga and Indian philosophies. But Vivekananda's contribution to yoga was not just about introducing it to a new audience. He emphasized the spiritual aspect of yoga, making it more than just a physical exercise. He taught that yoga was a way to attain self-realization and a means to connect the individual soul with the divine. His teachings were captured in his books, most notably Raja Yoga, which detailed the path of meditation and control of the mind. Raja Yoga became a seminal text, instrumental in shaping the perception of yoga in the Western world. It presented yoga as a science of the mind, a discipline that could lead to spiritual enlightenment. Swami Vivekananda's impact on yoga was profound. He managed to bridge the gap between the East and the West, bringing yoga into the mainstream. Today his teachings continue to inspire millions around the world, from yoga practitioners seeking spiritual growth to those looking for physical and mental wellness. Swami Vivekananda's teachings transcended borders, making yoga a global phenomenon. He was indeed a true yoga ambassador, whose influence continues to resonate in every yoga studio and every practitioner's heart across the globe. Our third yoga warrior is Tirumalai Krishnamacharya, often known as the father of modern yoga. Born in the late 19th century in a small Indian village, Krishnamacharya's journey into the world of yoga began at a young age. He studied under some of the greatest yoga masters of his time, dedicating his life to mastering and understanding the ancient practice. Krishnamacharya's teachings were revolutionary for their time. He firmly believed that yoga should be tailored to the individual, considering their age, health, and physical capacity. This was a significant departure from the one-size-fits-all approach prevalent then. He was the first to introduce group classes, adapting yoga to a more modern, accessible format. He was also a pioneer in the field of yoga therapy, using his extensive knowledge of Ayurveda, the ancient Indian system of medicine, to help heal and rejuvenate the body through yoga. He believed that yoga, when practiced correctly, could help alleviate various health issues, a belief that has been validated by modern science today. Krishnamacharya's legacy extends far beyond his own practice. He trained some of the most influential yoga teachers of the 20th century, including his own son TKV Desikachar, BKS Iyengar, and Patabi Joas. These students went on to develop their own styles of yoga, such as Iyengar Yoga and Ashtanga Vinyasa Yoga, each carrying the essence of Krishnamacharya's teachings. Krishnamacharya's influence on yoga is not limited to the styles his students developed. His teachings have permeated every aspect of yoga as we know it today. His emphasis on breath synchronization with movement, the importance of alignment, and the concept of modifying poses to suit individual needs are now fundamental principles of modern yoga practice. Krishnamacharya's life was a testament to his belief in yoga as a holistic practice that can bring balance and health to all aspects of life. His teachings continue to inspire and guide millions of yoga practitioners around the world. Krishnamacharya's impact on yoga is immeasurable, making him a true yoga warrior. Our final yoga warriors are BKS Iyengar and Paramahansa Yogananda, key figures in modern yoga. First, let's delve into the life of BKS Iyengar, a man who made yoga accessible to all. Born in the early 20th century in India, Iyengar's life was marred by illness and hardships. His journey into yoga began when he was introduced to it by his brother-in-law, the renowned Tirumalai Krishnamacharya. Iyengar's dedication to the practice led him to develop a unique form of yoga known as Iyengar Yoga. The distinguishing feature of this style is its emphasis on alignment and the use of props, such as blocks and straps, to make yoga accessible to everyone, regardless of their physical condition or age. Through his teachings, Iyengar transformed yoga into a practice that could be adopted by anyone, anywhere. Next we have Paramahansa Yogananda, another luminary in the world of yoga. Born in India, Yogananda was drawn to the spiritual path from a young age and was officially initiated into the monastic order at the tender age of 17. He is best known for his book, Autobiography of a Yogi, which has been widely read and revered around the globe. But perhaps his most significant contribution was bringing yoga to the West. Yogananda sailed to America in the 1920s and established the Self-Realization Fellowship in Los Angeles. His teachings have continued to inspire millions worldwide, emphasizing the unity of all religions and the importance of direct personal experience of divinity through meditation. Together, these two modern yoga warriors have transformed the practice of yoga. BKS Iyengar made yoga accessible to all by emphasizing alignment and introducing the use of props. Paramahansa Yogananda, on the other hand, brought the spiritual essence of yoga to the West, emphasizing its universal relevance. BKS Iyengar and Paramahansa Yogananda have left indelible marks on the world of yoga, shaping it into the practice we know and love today. These yoga warriors have not only shaped yoga, but also impacted millions of lives. Patanjali, often revered as the father of yoga, gave us the Yoga Sutras, a foundational text that continues to guide practitioners towards self-realization. Swami Vivekananda, the yoga ambassador, took the wisdom of yoga beyond the borders of India, making it accessible to the world, and his influence remains evident in the global yoga community. Tirumalai Krishnamacharya, the father of modern yoga, revolutionized the practice by incorporating asanas or physical postures, which are now a staple in most yoga routines. BKS Iyengar and Paramahansa Yogananda, the modern yoga warriors, further refined and popularized yoga, making it an integral part of daily life for many. Their teachings continue to inspire and guide millions around the globe. The legacy of these yoga warriors serves as a testament to the transformative power of yoga, reminding us to honor the past as we continue